The baby chicks have arrived on our homestead. They bring a new kind of energy to our home, one that we love, but one that Bogey is still trying to get used to. We got hit with another snowstorm that affected so many people across the country. The storm hit so far south, down into Texas, where they aren't used to getting this kind of weather. There were so many people without power and shelter. Luckily, we were able to get another drop of water before the storm hit us. We have a well here and a cistern, but the well isn't big enough to sustain our entire household, so we have to have our cistern filled. Right now, it gets filled about once a month, but we're already working on a plan to collect rainwater and gradually become less and less dependent on the water delivery. In the past few weeks since I started this channel, I was blessed with a community of people who have been so supportive and generous with their knowledge and hearts. I was reminded as to why I got into this to begin with. When you return to nature, find your connection again to the beautiful world that surrounds us and supports us, it opens up something inside of you. It changes you and your perspective on the way we live. It instills compassion and a sense of community and togetherness. It makes you realize how much we are all connected to each other and to the living earth we stand upon. Seeing how this community of fellow homesteaders and gardeners respond to each other, encourages each other, and genuinely wants to see and help others succeed and grow is truly inspiring. I am so blessed to be part of this amazing community, and I can feel how this shift that's taking place in people to return back to nature and their sovereignty will help change the world. The baby chicks are the newest addition to our home, and I am learning so much from them. It is literally like I have new babies to take care of. Babies who need nurturing, care, and everything they need to survive. Okay, so we have baby chicks coming. Yay! I'm so excited. We've been waiting to get these, and we have about 5 baby chicks coming, and I got them from Myers Hatchery, which is in Polk, Ohio. So we'll have to drive about an hour on Tuesday to get them.
Il y a si longtemps déjà, j'ai oublié comment. Tant de mots, de moments, pensé depuis longtemps. Devant ce mur muet, pour chercher autrement. Des photos, des regrets, pour que ça nous revienne. Il y a des jours et des nuits qui passent par avant. Il y a des heures entêtées qui prennent l'éternité. Devant ce mur muet, pour chercher autrement. Des photos, des objets,
Having more room in there
que ça nous revient.
for them to do one. Well, I mean,
I'm gonna have to get a bigger one.
Des chansons d'autrefois,
we might need a bigger.
venant
Where can we get
de
bigger
ces
area?
enfants.
Yeah, we'll set it up.
And then I'll just explain to everyone
Voir le temps,
what I learned, what I
We need
realized.
a bigger area for our chicks.
Yeah.
So you can either go vertical.
dans la pénombre de la nuit.
This is the way that we're going to set it up, just like that.
Le gris de l'obscurité.
So this is the brooder configuration.
Y a tant de gens qui crient. J'ai besoin d'un ami. Devant ce mur muet.
So I got a new bin for the birds, the chicks, and it's a little bigger, not too much bigger. This is the biggest one I could find, especially at such a short notice, but it does fit everything and it'll give them some space that they need to move around. And what I did inside was just rearrange the brooder, which is the most important piece to keep them warm anyway. So I raised the front legs a little higher to give them some extra space, and kept the other end much lower for them, so then that way they can move also a little closer to the other end if they really want to stay even warmer. And it still gives them enough space to kind of move around. This will suffice for now. Maybe even as they get a little bit bigger, we can always look at moving them into a much bigger bin at that point and have some more time to actually find something a little bit more suitable. But I think that this should be fine. I know chicks don't need a ton of space anyway, especially at that stage. So most of the time they do try and stay pretty close together. So I think that this will be perfect for them. So I'm really excited. The brooder we are testing right now to see if it actually does work properly before they actually arrive. And so it is on right now, and I will be checking it again later just to make sure that it heats up just fine. But this is gonna, I think, really be a good space for them, and I'm excited to bring our baby chicks home. They're quickly growing, getting more comfortable with their new environment, and already trying to use their wings. Going crazy. Look at this. So this one is Hermione. This one is Helena. This one is Gertie. Hi Gertie. Hi Gert. This one is Persephone. And this one with the speckled head, she's the wild one, and that one is Debbie. Hi Hermione. Hi. You guys really like jumping up there. Look, she's perching. Look at that. Hi, Gertie. I realized that the space that I had for them wasn't actually enough, so we had to find another solution. Outside, the coop is covered in snow and hasn't even been used yet. The chicks will stay indoors for several more weeks before they can be introduced to their new coop. So that still gives us some time to build them a run extension. I'm starting to gather all of our supplies for that project. I'm trying to stay focused on the projects I still have to get done before seed starting time, but also still doing more research and diving deep into a couple workshops. I'm learning about beginners beekeeping and finding that to be insanely fascinating. I'm also learning about the moon and planetary phases and how to sync with those cycles and build my garden around it. There is so much that we can learn from nature if we simply stop to observe it. When we come back to nature and flow with it instead of against it, it will return so much abundance to us as well. It wants to be in harmony with us and remind us that we are not separate from it, but a part of it. Even in the single-digit temperatures that we've had and the large amounts of snow, I'm enjoying the last weeks of winter, knowing that spring is soon going to arrive. The energy will shift and life will be vibrant again and full of so much color. I'm envisioning what this homestead will look like when that time comes.